Where is Doctor Strange, and what is he doing with Doctor Doom? Is that really Steve? And apparently, we're gonna get some changes to Endgame?
Okay, the Doomsday trailer dropped yesterday. We have a ton of theories I want to talk about. One that I haven't seen addressed nearly enough. I want to talk about my favorite theory, and I want to talk about what I felt like was missing from the trailer. So, first things first, it looked all right. It seemed a little empty to me. Um, some of the characters I just don't really give a fuck about. Like Namor, I don't care. Shuri is Black Panther. They gave us like three. They gave us like three different close-ups of Shuri as Black Panther, and I was like, dude, why? Why? Any other character but Shuri? And I understand. She has a cool arc. She is like a smart character. She can be interesting. But Shuri is by far not the most interesting fucking hero. I don't know why we're putting so much emphasis on her in the trailer. I hope it's not like that in the movie, or I'm gonna fucking crash out, bro. I just don't care. I just don't care about her, dude. Another thing, where's Captain Marvel? Her whole thing is like being the strongest Avenger. Where the fuck is she? At any point in this whole fucking thing? Two other characters, which this is one of the theories that I'm not seeing talked about very much. Where are Wanda and Strange? Because those are the two most powerful magic users that we have in the MCU right now besides Doom. And in concept art, we have seen Strange or a variant of Strange siding with Doom, which is, that's like worst case scenario for the Avengers, bro. Obviously, Doomsday, they're all going to get their shit rocked. Doctor Doom is going to be going after Loki, trying to get his hands on that timeline altering power, very similar to the Beyonders power. That's what he's going for. But, like, where the fuck is Wanda, though? I just don't understand. We don't have Wanda, we don't have Captain Marvel, the two most powerful motherfuckers in the whole MCU, and they're not there. My favorite theory that I've been seeing online, that I'm sure some of you may have heard about. We got Reeves Dodgers, baby. No, Steve Rogers. That's Captain Hydra, bro. That's not Steve. That's Captain Hydra, bro. That's him. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys are like, wait. I saw him in that trailer pick up Mjolnir. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What kind of cracker are you on? But in the comic books, Captain Hydra has wielded Mjolnir before. Now, the way that he did it was an altering of the enchantment on Mjolnir itself, because Odin had, done that magical enchantment. But Doctor Doom's whole fucking thing is magic, dude. So maybe he alters Mjolnir at some point. When he's fighting Thor and Thor has Stormbreaker, maybe he fucks around with Mjolnir while he's doing that. Maybe he convinces Strange or Wanda. I mean, he has like the ability to control people too. So maybe he just mind controls a little bit of Doctor Strange, a little bit of Wanda Maximoff, and gets him to fuck with the hammer, and then sets up Reeves Dodgers to fucking go in there and subvert the whole team. I don't know, but it's interesting, dude. It's fucking cool. I'm definitely excited to see what they do with that, because the hair looked different. And just like with Bucky, Bucky had the long hair. When Steve came onto screen, they had a similar soundtrack to Winter Soldier in the Winter Soldier movie. So it seems like they're hinting at it. And on top of it, I mean, he wasn't wearing his outfit, right? Which, I mean, Steve's not going into battle in that scene as far as we know. It seems like he's more just meeting up with Thor. But still, it's just weird. See him out of suit like that, especially at such a crucial, quintessential time. That's just like a big Steve thing. So there's a few things pointing towards that possibly being Captain Hydra. Besides that, man, I'm excited to see what they do with it. I do think the first 15-20 minutes of the movie has to be setting up Doctor Doom. We've also heard that a few weeks or like a month or two before the release of Doomsday, we are going to get a re-release of Endgame, and in that re-release, they are going to possibly change up some scenes or just add new post-credit scenes that would set up Doom more. They did say that there are going to be some changes, which it may just be post-credit scenes, but I would love to see a couple of tweaks right at the end of the movie, really hinting at Doom and his power and giving him a little bit of aura. Because right now, that's Doom's biggest problem, is Doom has, like, no fucking aura. And I understand the whole, Three Stooges eye poke defense against Stormbreaker was very cool. I mean, it was a cool scene. But aura through just straight up power as opposed to aura through badass lines, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all remember? I'm not even going to go into Thanos. Do y'all remember when we got the trailer for Age of Ultron and the fucking decrepit Tony drone comes out from the back and says, "There are no strings on me"? That shit was terrifying, bro. That was the peak of aura. There's maybe one other line in all of the MCU that has surpassed that in aura, and it was, "Fine, I'll do it myself." Like, dude, I still use that shit. I still use that shit in my everyday life, bro. So, like I said, the team felt a little bit empty. We're missing a lot of our big name characters. One other thing is I really wish they didn't tell us that RDJ was Doctor Doom. Not only for the crowd pop off of seeing him take off the mask, but there would also be like a scene that we wouldn't have known that was coming with him taking off the mask in front of Steve or Thor or, oh my gosh, Peter, bro. Imagine, bro. That would be crazy. And also, we didn't see Peter in this trailer. My guess is he might die at the end of Brand New Day and then come back in Secret Wars with, you guys know the panel where he's coming out of the grave with the symbiote, the "Here Lies Peter Parker" grave. And then in Secret Wars, there's the classic panel where he's like awakening and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" So, and that would also be really sick because in that iteration in the comic book, Venom has more control over Spidey than Spidey has control over Venom. So it's not like Tobey and Venom in Spider-Man 3 where Tobey had to fight it off. It's more like it's controlling most of his body and Spidey is in the background. So there's a lot of cool stuff. I had a lot of theories planned for this video. I was super excited to get it all out there. So anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of the trailer. Of course, I'm going to watch it. I'm just as excited as everybody else is. See you later. Oh, next video up, by the way, will be the Exit 8 and Backrooms video. I do have it recorded. I just did my Obsession drama video. I'm doing this, and I'm now going to be editing the Exit 8 Backrooms video after this is up. So, see ya.